Missed the Q&A of Gunship 4 on January 28, 2023? This video has you covered. Lots of innovative features are coming to Gunship 4 that have never been seen before in previous mobile air combat games. We now have the money to focus on gameplay. It's best to support our game now because we may change prices in the future, and they could be more expensive in the future Kickstarter waves. To get the beta, it could take a couple days to collect all the funds from the Kickstarter backers. If you have problems, we'll work with you, especially if you have a Discord. You should sign up with the same Kickstarter email when GeForce account system is implemented so we can reward you with your corresponding pre-orders and corresponding rewards. Gunship 4 will possibly have 120 FPS support for high-end mobile devices. And yes, VR backers, don't worry, because you will also get the mobile versions on iOS and Android on January 30. And if you're wondering about how we'll counter hackers and leakers, we'll change the servers each build. The game will not initially have an account system at first, but then that'll be required, and you'll sign in with your special backer account for those who are in the closed beta. An account will be required to play Gunship 4, unlike Gunship Sequel WW2. One device per account. And if you're wondering when VR will come out, it will be March or April for the beta. We will have a friends system in Gunship 4, so you can invite people into a match just like War Thunder. Squad owners will be able to post their Discord in their in-game military unit or virtual squadron, an improvement over Gunship Sequel WW2. For those who can't play Gunship 4, Gunship 3 will stay up for as long as possible, and will have a simple tech tree, just like in Gunship Sequel WW2. You'll be able to upgrade weapons, engines, and body skins, like in Gunship Sequel WW2, to upgrade the variant of your plane. The exhaust blur effect is confirmed as a graphics setting option. When you turn on enemy ECM, enemy radar is going to be degraded. That'll make it more difficult to lock on to enemies. However, certain air-to-air missiles have home-on-jam capabilities, as well as more modern SAMs. This means that you want to turn off your ECM, especially if you know that you're going up against more modern SAMs or air-to-air missiles. We're also going to be looking into implementing dynamic radar cross-section like in VTOL VR, so your actual radar cross-section could change depending on the aspect of your plane to other radars. Gunship 4 will have air starts for some planes to make gameplay faster. Bombers, as they took off from the US during Desert Storm, will have air spawns. AWACS and tankers are likely to have them too. Helicopters will also have air starts, so you can rescue players sooner. You don't want to be spending 1 hour to just rescue one pilot, because that will drain a lot of your device's battery. Gunship 4 also has a focus on the quality of aircraft. For now, we're going to focus on the A10 by fine-tuning the flight model based on your feedback, as well as the flight manuals, to make the quality of future planes better and more consistent. It's gonna take a while to add the F-16, MiG-29, because the current ATA is June. The F-15 might also come along with the F-16 or MiG-29, but remember, these things are subject to change. Gunship 4 will also have a dynamic campaign resembling Falcon BMS. In real-time terms, it'll last up to an hour for now, and then victory conditions will be decided. In the future, when we can develop this dynamic campaign further, it'll be up to a week long in real-world time, so you could have different experiences each time you enter this dynamic campaign server, like in the Finnish Virtual Pilot server in IO2 Sturmovik. Gunship 4 will also have more interesting game logic on the damage model. That's why we're modeling the triple redundancy flight control system of the A10. Other people have brought up to me that the F-16 as a hydrazine backup system. This hydrazine system powers the HUD when the F-16's engine has failed. There's no limit on how much you can turn your plane, unlike in Gunship Sequel WW2, which is going to be a big improvement. However, note that some planes have G limiters, angle of attack limiters, or a full-on fly-by-wire system. These systems will be modeled in Gunship 4. You can definitely exceed the G limits, especially for aircraft that aren't controlled by G limiters or a fly-by-wire system. And yes, ground forces will now move unlike in the previous gunship games. We may even have moving ships like aircraft carriers, so there is a possibility that crosswinds will be modeled. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the simulated skies of Gunship 4 on January 30. Don't forget to catch our next Q&A next Saturday on February 3, 2023.